Alert, McCain issues nasty attack against Trump, it's awful. In a recent speech, Arizona Senator John McCain took some thinly veiled shots at President Trump. While speaking to an audience of midshipmen on Monday, the senator discussed his military career and America's fight against fascism and communism, according to Capital Gazette. During the speech, he said, "We have to fight against propaganda and crackpot conspiracy theories." He added, "We have to fight isolationism, protectionism and nativism. We have to defeat those who would worsen our divisions." McCain also stated that the United States became powerful by tearing down walls, not building them. Since Trump became the Republican nominee, he has engaged in a long-standing feud with the senator. However, the bulk of McCain's speech did not focus on the president. He talked about the many significant accomplishments of the United States, referring to the overthrow of the Soviet Union and the reunification of Germany. But the contrast between the hopeful atmosphere of 1991, and the current circumstances of our world is a stark one, McCain said. McCain also decried our current political climate in which Americans from both sides of the political spectrum demonize those with whom they disagree. He lamented the fact that many Americans live in a bubble where their opinions are constantly repeated back to them by the media they consume. "We are asleep in our echo chambers, where our views are always affirmed, and information that contradicts them is always fake," he said. "We are asleep in our polarized politics, which exaggerates our differences and looks for scapegoats instead of answers, and insists we get all our way all the time in a system of government based on compromise and principled cooperation and restraint." The senator also gave a stark warning about the future of the United States. He stated that American values are under attack by regimes that would rather have a world less just, less free, and more corrupt. It was at this point that McCain made his statements about isolationism and nativism. He stressed his belief that Americans must be united if we are going to move the nation forward. Later in his speech, he praised the military men to whom he was speaking. He honored their willingness to put their lives on the line in order to defend our country. He said that the United States is lucky to them and reiterated America's values of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. "It is a noble cause, it's your cause, and it has worth living and dying for," he said. While many conservatives would not approve of McCain's comments that were directed at the president, most of the rest of the speech expressed sentiments with which most Americans can agree. The fact that our country has become so polarized should be disturbing to all of us. Is John McCain crossing a line here? We are seeing Americans express their views by demonizing the other side. While this occurs on both sides, most of the vitriol is coming from the left. They constantly slam Trump supporters with false accusations of bigotry. It's a tactic they have been using for decades. They attempt to prevent conservatives from exercising their First Amendment rights at rallies and on college campuses. There are many on the left and the right who refuse to engage in this type of behavior. Unfortunately, these people are not as loud as those who do.